Men's greatest fear.
If you are a Trump supporter.
Is not fascist. It's necessary.
Because not all of us are LARPers.
Socialists, communists, and anarchists.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Look at this guy on the screen here. He is going to be trying to tell you that bullying is now a virtue as long as you're picking on the right targets. Yeah, it's not about inclusivity anymore, my friends. It's about getting permission to be a jerk to anyone that doesn't follow the hive mind script. He thinks he's a hero, but you know what? He's just another symptom of the institutional rot that we're going to be talking about today. And that rot, unfortunately, has real-world consequences. Take a look at this. Early Sunday morning, a 21-year-old armed with a shotgun and a gas can breached Mar-a-Lago. Now, fortunately, the Secret Service neutralized, a.k.a. killed. He is off the plane of this existence before he could do anything to the president, and thank God for that. We've got a lot of liberal madness to get to, my friends, from NYC snow shoveling permits to Governor Walz calling federal agents an invasion. But first, we need to laugh just a bit before we lose our minds. It's Monday. Let's hit the memes. Shut up, Mom. I'm being a badass on the internet. My gosh, Pakistan looks like a crap hole. That's NYC, Mr. President. Thanks, Mom Donnie. Conservatives, be warned, because if we fight too much for freedom, well, liberal men will fight. But I don't think it's too much of a threat. Come on. Environmentalism. 1988, we need to stop using paper bags and start using plastic bags to save the planet, or we're all gonna die. Oh no. Let's fast forward. 2020, we need to stop using plastic bags and start using paper bags to save the planet, or we're all gonna die. Jeez. That tells you all you need to know about the mental illness crisis on the left. Why are you so extreme in your beliefs? I'm just a normal person from 1995. I don't know what you're talking about. The woke sheep explained. All right, let's take a look and see what this is about. I don't think women should have any rights, and LGBT should be executed. Wow, what a complete primitive a-hole you are. You must be a conservative. Ick. Yeah, she's probably right. No, I'm actually a Muslim, and those are my religious beliefs. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I hope you don't think I'm Islamophobic. But I identify as an angel. Yeah, we don't play that game up here. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Intolerance of the intolerant is not intolerance. It's necessary. Bullying bullies is not bullying.
It's not?
It's necessary.
Okay.
Dehumanizing fascists and treating them as subhuman filth.
That's logical. Yeah.
Is not fascist.
No, of course not.
It's necessary.
This is what happens when your moral compass is subjective and baseless. Disgusting. Are you talking about yourself? A democratic fascist? Yeah, I concur. He looks like he wants to make a skin suit out of me.
What the lotion in the basket? Hey, bro. I just want to say I'm so sorry that your mom drank alcohol when she was having you, because I've never seen phenol alcohol center in my entire life. It's someone as ugly as you. I'm really sorry about that, man. I hope everything works out for the best for you, and maybe find a bridge and go yourself.
You should not be able to go to national parks, eat food, drink water.
Why?
Have any contact with women if you are a Trump supporter, because supporting him violates like every single one of those things.
Why the f is everybody dying except for that orange dumb bitch?
Charlie Kirk, if you can hear us, please. Charlie Kirk, please. Please take him. I'm asking you, Charlie Kirk, please. please take him away from us?
Hey, if you're sitting on a stockpile and you got no intention of using it for exactly what the Second Amendment was put in place for, you're just letting your shit collect dust, or you're just LARPing at the range, I think you should let some of them go. I think you should let a few of them come my way. So if you're sitting on a stockpile, get in with me, because not all of us are LARPers. Some of us really want to make a spectacle, some shit that you will see on the TV. So if you're sitting on a stockpile, again, get at me.
Men's greatest fear
Okay.
is that you'll laugh at them, that you'll think they're small.
Oh, are you talking about height or, something else?
That you'll think that they are not enough, and you'll laugh at them.
Still ambiguous.
And they'll hold shame and embarrassment. That's their fear.
Still ambiguous, yeah.
Women's greatest fear, on the other hand, is that men will kill them.
No,
Perhaps
that's
even
different.
just for laughing at them.
You seriously think a guy's gonna kill a woman just for laughing at him?
She's crazy.
I came to pick up my order that I placed online, and the cashier at the front was like, "Have a good day. Thank you for saving lives," because I'm wearing my scrubs.
Okay,
and I get in my car right now. Why am I thinking about it? I'm like, sir, if only you knew I work at the abortion clinic.
I don't think people understand that when you call people who support ICE and people who act like Nazis and racist people,
like you,
they don't care that they're being called these things. And that's the scariest part. People are not afraid to be called literal Nazis.
We, as leftists, need to start calling ourselves what we actually are: socialists, communists, and anarchists. The only way to fight the stigma around us is to normalize it. The Red Scare has affected us so much, even leftists are scared of the word communist. I personally used to be too scared to call myself a communist because it felt too radical. But the only way to combat that fear is to face it. Leftist is not just one ideology, it's an umbrella term to categorize different ideologies. Calling ourselves what we actually are is especially important today because of all the liberals that have infiltrated our spaces and called themselves leftists, but then started to attack us when we actually have left-wing views.
I'm sorry, but what was going on with her nose? Like, seriously. It was very distracting.
Maybe this is harsh.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But my kids are not allowed in spaces where there are only other white kids.
Bro, what is it with you white folks, bro? Like, y'all getting so bold, it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Y'all were just at work earlier. I was sitting on the bench.
Okay.
Trying to enjoy myself, get a little breeze. I had some downtime at work, so I just went outside, get a little fresh air.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, here come this bitch.
Uh-oh.
She stood directly behind you. Mind you, we outside. We got all this space around us. She chose to stand directly behind my head.
Yeah, that's a little awkward. I would agree with you so far.
Lit a cigarette. I politely turned my black ass around and said, "Bitch, is you cool?" She knew exactly what that meant. I bet you she moved her ass around. I don't even play like that, bro.
Wait, you bet that she moved around? So she either did or didn't. I mean, that's totally wrong that she lit up a cigarette right next to you, but I'm starting to think maybe that didn't actually happen.
People have literally taken their own lives due to gender dysphoria.
Okay. And?
If I'm paying taxes, I should be able to get the health care that science has proven that I needed to treat my gender dysphoria.
You mean your mental illness? Because no, that is not something that taxes should be paying for. Sorry.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not getting a job. I'm not doing it. And everybody keeps telling me to get a job. I'm not getting a job. I already said this before. Why you keep telling? You don't have to keep telling me this, Mom.
What's gonna happen when I leave this world?
You ain't leaving anytime soon.
How do you know that?
And if you do, I'll find somebody else to use.
Oh gosh.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's
wow.
the problem.
Bye, Felicia.
If you are trans femme, trans masc, or genderqueer,
I'm none of those things. I don't even know what you're talking about at the end there.
you're struggling to claim the label lesbian or the label sapphic because you're concerned that another person might look at you and say you don't deserve to use that label.
I don't even know what label you're talking about. What's a sapphic? I've never heard of that before. Has anybody heard of that? Sapphic? Okay. Maybe I need to look it up or something.
Listen here. The patriarchy has sold lesbianism and sapphic attraction to us as something skin deep, which is why the biggest association we make is two female presenting people making love, which is a part of lesbianism, but it also does not encapsulate like 50 or 60% of lesbianism, which actually involves genderqueer people and people who don't necessarily look like women.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fire juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak.
So do these people just walk into a hair salon and say, please give me the most stupid and ridiculous hairstyle you could possibly imagine? I'm begging you.
Guys, I literally had to leave work. I got to work and I literally had to leave.
A lot of tears.
We were in a meeting because we do like a daily meeting in the morning. And somebody was making jokes about ICE, calling ICE on people that we work with that are Latino, and everybody thought it was funny. I'm the only Latino in the meeting, bro.
So you're the sole survivor of the ICE sweeps that happened at your work? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Bro, that shit feels so fucking bad.
I am not going to tolerate the diabolical insults from an inferior scrap of humanity such as yourself. You are intoxicated by the exuberancy of your own verbosity.
I do not care how you use AI. I don't care how much you use AI. If you use it in any capacity for anything, you are as dumb as a bag of rocks, and you are MAGA.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, jeez.
See, that's why I'm recording. Because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Nope. Wow.
No Kings 3 is coming.
Oh, gosh.
March 28th, 2026. Let's
give
make
it up.
this huge. Let's get that 3.5% or whatever's needed to show we're serious.
I find it very hard to balance the idea that, like, I want everyone to feel safe. I want everyone to have a roof over their head. I want everyone to have food in their bellies and just be able to exist, right? Like, I want people to be able to exist.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
At the same time, for those who actively support ICE, for those who actively support the people in our government and what they have and are doing,
go to hell? Die?
I hope
Oh, okay, yeah. Here it
that
is,
whatever
here it is.
you're wanting to happen to other people, those that you feel like are illegal, those that you feel like are less than you, happen to you tenfold.
Oh, there it is. There's the love.
And if you don't like that, if you're offended by that, rethink your damn life.
Wow.
Because you go love yourself.
Wow. I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling the love.
I'm a 26-year-old living at my mom's house, unemployed, with no money whatsoever.
So you're a loser? Is that what you're admitting on social media to everybody?
And I'm making this video to let you know that there is a different way of living. You don't need to be ashamed of yourself. You don't need to feel bad. You don't need to feel unworthy for whatever circumstance you may be in. Understand that the literal frequency of reality itself is unconditional love. So no matter what you do, no matter what position you're in, you are always unconditionally loved, because if you weren't always unconditionally loved, you would have already ceased to exist. But guess what? Since you're still living, that is literal proof that no matter what you have ever done, you are still worthy of existence. So take this to heart. Stop being so hard on yourself and know that you are always innately, infinitely worthy.
Trying to bring back illegal immigrants who were deported by ICE. We're with the Bring Them Back campaign. Could we get your signature for our petition? Just need your name and email address. Specifically, we're trying to bring back Edwin Hernandez from El Salvador.
Yeah, okay.
We do have to disclose to you, though, that he is an admitted member of MS-13.
No problem.
And he did kill 5 people back in El Salvador.
No problem.
But we think he deserves a second chance, and we want to get him back. That's him right there. What do you guys think about what's going on with ICE in this country?
Oh, it's appalling, I guess. Is maybe not even a strong enough word. So, yeah, we're from Maine. There's been a lot of ICE activity in Maine.
Up in Portland, right?
Yeah, up in Portland. Yep, that's where we live. Yeah, so.
Yeah, so, Trump is just making Portland a little safer, but man, I just can't get behind that.
I'm a teacher, and there were lots of students that were afraid to come to school.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hopefully we can get Edwin Hernandez back.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to be criminally convicted in El Salvador, right? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What an idiot.
Hello, friends. So I thought I'd come on and share my little dental visit. With this dental office, I have the office manager. She's, willing to have everyone, all the staff, mask for me.
Of course. It's got to be all about you.
We'll do it for you, which in itself, it's so condescending and it irritates the out of me.
Why would it irritate you? You're asking them to do something, and when they say they're going to do it, you say it irritates you. Come on.
That's the only way around this, is that we have to accept that, for you, we'll do this for you. It's kind of like it's a quirk, where, we know you like to wear a red bow on your head, so we will all wear red bows on our head.
That's not even the same thing at all. What are you talking about?
For you. It's for you. Oh, thanks. As I'm checking out, I see a woman come into the waiting room, clearly not well. She's gray. And she starts hacking. As we enter year 7 of this bullshit, I have no filter left.
Year 7. Year 7, and this guy is still masking.
At all. I didn't really have one to begin with, but I really have no filter left. Why do we have to deal with this bullshit every day? And she is going to make everyone in that office sick.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. First of all, stay home. If you're stay the home. And if you can't, put a mask on your face, okay?
I bet he's gotten all the COVID boosters. I mean, really, is there any question? That last guy's video was actually quite lengthy, and it was all because someone coughed at a dental office and she didn't have a mask. Well, he's trapped in this world of victimhood, but this next guy said, I've had enough of it. I'm moving to Wakanda, and it's basically a masterpiece of sarcasm. Let's take a look.
So it kind of pains me to have to make this video, but after deep reflection, soul searching, and very emotional conversation with user 43657 in my comment section, I've decided to leave the conservative side of politics. I know, it's hard for everyone, but when a random internet freedom fighter informed me that all the people on the right are secretly wanting to get rid of me anyway, I realized, wow, I've been living a lie. How could I have missed all the secret weekly remove crews meetings? Must have been in my spam folder. So I'm out. So I'll be taking my talents to Wakanda. My vibranium starter kit's already in the mail, so it should be waiting for me when I get there. If not, I'll just blame it on racism. What really pushed me over the edge? The overwhelming, nonstop, gentle reminders that my race is a central defining feature of my existence. I mean, here I am thinking I forgot what color I was until they told me for the 47th time this week. Thank God for that. I was dangerously close to focusing on work and family. They've shown me so much love that every 5 minutes, they gotta remind me of what color I am, like I forgot. Don't forget you're a victim. Damn, I almost woke up motivated today. Apparently I've been oppressed this whole time and didn't even know it. That's on me. I should have read the memo. The right gets accused of being obsessed with race. The left builds an entire identity factory out of it. Why wouldn't I want to go over there? One side apparently wants to erase me. The other side just won't shut up about me. You know, it's wild though, because I've never experienced racism from the side I'm fleeing. Not one cross word, not one secret handshake where they whisper, "You're nothing." But I have experienced endless lectures about how I'm a victim from people who swear they're trying to save me. So naturally, you know, I gotta align myself with the group that talks about race 24/7. Because clearly the path to equality is constant fixation. So from now on, I'll be identifying as permanently oppressed. And I'll begin blaming all my problems on systemic forces. So this is my brave announcement that I'll now base my entire political alignment on a stranger's comments and vibes. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for respecting my journey. Please allow 3 to 5 business days for my satire to finish processing. Wakanda forever.
This is all long-standing. This is a long-standing program and long-standing requirements, and this is a way that New Yorkers get paid to shovel snow in assistance with the city's response to a winter storm event. Federal law requires that employers get authorization and documentation to pay people for their work. We are not allowed to just cut checks to individuals for their work. And these are the policies that we've had in place, but I understand that for many, it's the first time that they've ever heard about it.
So let me get this right, Mamdani. In order to shovel snow in New York City, you need to provide upwards of 5 pieces of documentation, but to vote, you don't need any identification. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense, my friends. The logic loop is definitely broken. Just think about it. To the left, snow shoveling requires a background check, but a federal agent doing his job is a war crime. Let's see how Walz spins this rot.
The fact of the matter is, they left us with deep damage, generational trauma.
This is going to cause generational trauma.
They left us with economic ruin in some cases. They left us with many unanswered questions. Where are our children? We're going to be proposing a first-time $10 million one-time targeted loans, forgivable loans, that we know, and I want to be very clear, is a very small piece of this. The federal government needs to pay for what they broke here. There are going to be accountability on the things that happened, but one of the things is the incredible and immense costs that were borne by the people of this state. The federal government needs to be responsible. You don't get to break things and then just leave without doing something about it.
Well, here we have people waiting their turn to call Tim Walz a retard. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, yeah, that is a long, long line.
I know they don't want us talking about this, but there are kids right now without their parents. Like, not just orphans, but moms that love their babies and babies that love their moms are separated and alone. And this is gonna cause generational trauma. Like,
yeah, it is.
Our community in Minneapolis and across Minnesota have experienced fear, separations, job loss, and severe economic costs.
Because you can't scam the government anymore? Is that
by the action of
that
U.S. Immigration and Customer Enforcement, also known as ICE. Also, but that's not it. We must repair the damage by making sure that this is for our governors, for our state, and for our legislators. We want to make sure that the existing relief programs fits into our criteria.
What?
Of small business owners.
Oh, yeah, of Somalia, scam, fraud. I mean, small business.
Not those who make $200,000 and above. We don't make that much amount.
You make $200,000 a month. Those daycares are really doing well. Jeez Louise.
We have been suffering since the crisis of ICE. We also demand an immediate help to evictions, so families are not pushed to homelessness during the crisis.
Who are you to demand anything?
Our community deserves accountability. Our community deserves safety.
I think accountability is deserved by the rest of the country while you're totally ripping us off. How about that?
We need also justice for those who lost their lives defending the community. ICE out, families in.
ICE out, feminist in? What does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with anything.
Ice out, small business in.
Ice out, small business in.
Bunch of
Ice out,
drones.
justice in.
Ice out, justice in.
Thank you so much.
If they come to our state, it's an invasion, it's an occupation. People are being kidnapped, not detained, not arrested, kidnapped.
No.
Rhetoric like that, and the stance that your party has taken from top to bottom, from Governor Walz all the way down, that there is no legitimacy to federal authority is nothing less than insurrectionist rhetoric. And that is why, take your moment, take your moment.
They're all laughing at him.
I got mine.
They're idiots. Yeah.
Take your moment to digest that. Look it up.
They don't care about the facts.
The number of lawyers that are laughing at me right now. Do you understand how the Supremacy Clause works? Do you understand what insurrection is? It's the undermining of federal authority.
Ooh.
January 6th, thank you so much for bringing that up. You guys went on and on and on about that for what, 4 years?
And they're still going, and they're never going to give it up.
Yeah, it's still celebrated as a holiday on your side of the aisle. One riot on one day.
We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you.
Attack on democracy. You ran an entire election on it. For months and weeks on end, we have had the top law enforcement officer in this state, the governor in this state, the mayor of Minneapolis, and many of you
shame on you,
actively undermine federal authority when it comes to immigration law. And acting upon that rhetoric, people like Renee Good and people like Alex Preddy put themselves in harm's way. They did what you
Point of order, Madam Speaker. Point of order. Personalities.
Hey.
We are not going to allow you to impugn community members who have been murdered by the federal government. How dare you? That is shameful.
Hey, whoa, that's too much truth, man. Just settle down. we can't allow this.
Controversial opinion. I believe that 3 years of military service should be mandatory for all American males between the ages of 18 and 39. And not that selective service garbage. I mean, you have to do at least 3 years of service to your country or 3 years in a maximum security prison. Your choice. And there's no getting out of it, because I already know what you guys are thinking. You got a little bit of autism, you got something missing upstairs, you're missing an arm, maybe even a couple legs. Oh, Uncle Sam will find a spot for you. You can even have a felony. In fact, the Marine Corps will take you today, brother. Because in a world of crop tops, bonnets, male purses, video games as sports, it's clear that y'all need it. And it's clear that a lot of you have not served anything other than yourselves. And I mostly feel bad for the American women out there and who you have to trust to lead you. My God. It's a good thing that I'm not president, because I will be shipping y'all asses out tonight.
Don't forget females. As a female veteran, I don't think women should be in infantry units. I agree. But they sure as hell can fill other roles. Totally. The same discipline that benefits young men also benefits young women. That's without saying. I did 6 years of maximum security as a now successful and functioning member of society. I agree completely. I can't argue with this. If every man had to spend 3 years building skills and discipline, our society would not be in the mess that it is. And what do you think caused that guy to even come up with an idea to have mandatory military service? Well, it's because we're raising a country, a generation of soy boys out there. And this next lady, well, she's talking about the mindset that is rotting the foundation of this country, well, from the playground up. Let's take a look.
Want to hear some hard truth? Handing kids trophies or medals just for showing up doesn't build resilience. It creates fragile adults who crumble at real competition, because the world won't give second place ribbons to adults. And love means preparing your children for failure, not shielding them from the lessons.
We've been talking a lot about the rot and the madness and the loss of merit, but what happens when we actually play to win? Well, on the 46th anniversary to the day of the Miracle on Ice, Team USA did it again, and we beat Canada and brought the gold home. In hockey, it was pretty fascinating. Some of the clips I saw, I didn't actually watch it, but it was pretty thrilling. Let's take a look, because this is patriotism. This is what America is all about. And now, after the noise.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one.
That coyote showed us a great lesson, and that is to never give up, no matter how hard things get in life. We need to keep fighting. We need to keep moving forward. Well, that's the show for today, my friends. Stop being a victim. Go out and win something. And by the way, pick up a hot chocolate for me. I'll see you tomorrow.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.